Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, I am going to be harvesting some herbs. I want to get started on some tinctures, and I like to let those sit for quite a bit of time. So I have some things ready, and I want to get out there and get started on these, especially since the past probably week and a half. It's been raining and raining and raining and hot and hot and hot, and it's summertime, so I'm not really complaining, but at the same time I just haven't been able to get out as much as I would want to. But thanks to all that rain, everything's been growing really well for the most part. So let's get out here and harvest these herbs. Today I'm going to be harvesting my chocolate mint and some thyme from out in the garden. Let's do this. For today, we're just gonna use this 1 quart mason jar. I probably could fill 2 or 3 of them, but I'm kind of in a hurry, and I don't know what else I'm gonna be making tinctures from. I only have 2 bottles of vodka, so I just want to start there and see what I can get. I'm trying to expand my tincture collection, and I have 0 mint. I have lemon balm, but no mint. Anywho, so, oh, I touched it and it smells so good. So, it's been raining. I'm not even gonna bother washing these off right away. I'm just gonna fill this jar with some leaves and then move on to the thyme. Getting there, but there's still quite a bit of space in there. I'm not like gonna jam pack it, but I don't want it super loose either. Yeah, I'd say that's good enough. I'm gonna remove some of the stems and then slide this in here a little bit better. But let's move on to the thyme. Let's go get that. Over the years, I've come to really appreciate having tinctures instead of always running to the pharmacy. I'm just going to take the flowers as well. Right now I'm having some work done on my mouth, and when I tell you I've been leaning on my tinctures, I'm almost done. I have to get what do they call it? A bridge. Nope, yeah, a bridge. I have to get a bridge. But I'm waiting on it to come in. You know, it doesn't get made like there in the dental office. They send it out and get it made. So it's been 2 weeks. Hopefully next week it'll come in, because here we are on Thursday. I can't see them calling me tomorrow and saying, oh hey, we got your bridge and come on in. So I'm hoping next week. The tinctures that's been helping me has been my lemon balm mint, And or not my lemon balm tincture, and oh, I'm having a brain fart. One other one. They both help with pain and calming. And I would say, oh, that lime thyme smells amazing. So this is a mixture of regular thyme and lime thyme. I think I'm gonna get a little bit more of this lime thyme because that smells so incredible. And to be honest, I haven't used a whole lot of it yet. I used some in some canning a little while ago for some chicken that I canned. But that was about it. Yeah, this is getting a really good haircut, huh? All right, here we go. Whole jar of thyme, plain and lime. Yay. So I have several books on the medicinal properties of various herbs, and I refer to them quite often. I just haven't memorized a whole lot yet, but they've been really helpful. Things that you think are run-of-the-mill can actually be very beneficial to you. Things such as thyme and calendula, all of that was volunteer, but calendula, ginger, alliums, even they have medicinal properties. Roses have medicinal properties. Back here, I have horseradish. This is a new hybrid variety I'm trying out. And this is some horseradish I bought from somebody local. She grew it, and that has medicinal properties. Of course, garlic has medicinal properties. I have some garlic down here. This is my first year getting it to last this long. I think I'm supposed to harvest it now. It looks like I have 3 leaves that are wilted, and I think they said, I think that's like the standard. Once you get 3 leaves that's wilted, then it's time to pull them. So maybe I'll do that this weekend. But look down here, plantain. Everybody's got that in their yard. There's one right there. Plantain is medicinal. I mean, everywhere you look, there's probably something that you can extract some medicinal properties out of. Nasturtiums, they have medicinal properties. Spilanthes down there, medicinal. I mean, there's something beneficial in everything. Look at my peppers. Oh, they are so far along. Sage, that's another one, very medicinal. Feverfew, medicinal. Chives, down there at the bottom, can be medicinal. Parsley too, medicinal. Over here I have a volunteer borage plant, medicinal. Capsicum, peppers, they're medicinal. You'll often hear herbalists talk about cayennes and how helpful they can be. Ooh, looks like I got a ripe pepper down there. Oh, I do. Oh, Ashe County pimento, yay. Wonderful. But yes, peppers too, medicinal. All right, first I'm gonna work with my chocolate mint. I'm just gonna strip the leaves off. Oh man, if you could smell this. Wow. It's just faintly smells like chocolate to me. It's there, but it's so super minty. Now I'm not gonna throw these stems away. As you know, I have my Vitamix food cycler, which will easily turn these into soil. Well, the precursor to soil in a matter of hours. And so that's where all my stems will be going. You could use dried herbs too, but it's so much better to use fresh herbs, because what happens is, so part of why you use alcohol is because it's 100 proof at that, is because it's 50% water and 50% alcohol, which means that it will extract the properties of that are water soluble and alcohol soluble. So if you use dried herbs, it stands to reason that the water soluble properties are degraded. The water soluble properties are degraded, and so you would really prefer to use fresh herbs while you got them, which I usually do, although I've never had echinacea grow at my house, and so I've always made my echinacea tinctures from dried. I also don't have horsetail at my house, so my horsetail tinctures are from dried as well. And on the note of tinctures, I am finding, side note, I'm finding little worms on here, and so I'm going to be running these through my, I'm going to be rinsing them in the sink pretty good, these leaves, and then running them through my salad spinner to dry them off before I put them in the jar to put the alcohol over them. I've only found 3, but still, those are the ones I've seen. There's always more. anyways, what I was going to say was, you know, this is the same thing as when somebody says they're making like a chocolate mint extract that they bake with. This is the same thing, basically. A tincture is an extract, but an extract is not a tincture. And a tincture uses alcohol specifically as its solvent, whereas extracts don't necessarily use that. I mean, you could use honey, you could use vinegar, or what have you. So if I wanted to, I could just call this a chocolate mint extract that I'm going to be using in my baking. However, I am not a baker. Have no intentions of baking anything other than that bread recipe that I shared with y'all a couple of times. That's literally the only thing I ever bake. And I don't see me needing to put chocolate mint extract in that. All right, I'm gonna rinse this and run it through my salad spinner. So I went ahead and I rinsed this a few times, and now it's the salad spinner. Logically, I know that the alcohol would kill anything that's on here, but the germaphobe in me is like, no. We'll go ahead and rinse it anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna sit these out on some paper towels and try to dry them up a little bit more. And then move on to the next step. Oh man, it's 5:30. I gotta hurry up. I got plans tonight. Going to the art museum to listen to some live music. Maybe even dance a little bit. We'll see. It's a balmy 2,000 degrees outside, so I might not want to move so much. And there is not a lot of covering at the art museum, so all right. So spread those out. I don't know. I think there's probably 50 ways to do this, but this is how I do it. So next, I'm going to give this a rough chop. Nothing crazy. I'm just trying to create more surface area. I'm not trying to mince it, for crying out loud. Now this should be shelf-stable for years and years to come because, you know, it's alcohol. All right, that's good enough for me. Now I'm just gonna fill it in a jar. All right. That's how we're looking. I went to the state store at my grocery, and this was the 100 proof vodka I found. Pinnacle. This isn't what I got last time, but I went to a different store, so I just get whatever's there as long as it's 100 proof and not. I always sell them not the bottom of the line, somewhere in the middle or top shelf. But I'm sure, you know, even the cheap stuff is worked just fine. You could also use 80 proof if you can't find 100 proof. So I'm just gonna fill my jar. That took one whole bottle, wow. And just gonna put a lid on here. Plastic. Although you could use the metal ones if you have them. I know there's a lady on YouTube, her channel, her name is April, and her channel is called She Is of the Woods. Here, I'll just put it in here. And she uses metal lids on her mason jars. I think she said she's in Oregon somewhere or something. I don't know. All right. Can't forget my dissolvable label. Let's see. Today is July 6th. Okay, and now this will sit in my cabinet in the dark, in the cool place, and do its magic. I'll probably, just because it's me, shake it up every now and again. And that's about it. And then when I'm ready to strain it, I'll strain it. If I forget to do it anytime soon, that's okay. It's not going to go bad. You know, just when I do it, I'll strain it. It's no big deal. That's all there is to it, friends. Easy peasy. Thanks for watching.
You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be